Hello world, I'm Connor Bread from Beyond. This is going to be the more technical analysis of my mobile artillery for the general showcase. Please, I'll have it linked. You can check that out. Now, what this TNT artillery does, as I showed in the showcase, is it can fly in both directions and can be easily converted into a TNT cannon that can again fire in both directions as well. Although it's a slightly different setup for each. Just, you have to mirror it. So for the more technical analysis, this basically can be split into two pieces, and I can actually manually split it. Sometimes it does it just by accident. I need a button. So if I do this, that should mostly do it, except this got brought. So I can just separate this and rebuild it. Hang on. Let's do that. Alright, so there's this piece is the flying machine, and how this is actually can be broken further if we delete these three pistons. This is just your standard flying machine. However, the addition of these three pistons, these all activate every time the machine moves. And what that does is it strategically will grapple to different pieces of this flying machine. This piston will grapple here to pull this piece. This piston will grab these slime blocks alongside these observers. And then finally, this one is a bit temperamental because it grabs the slime and sometimes it sticks to this piston, which is annoying and I need to fix, but for now that's just how it is. We'll grapple to this section. When I separated it got messed up a bit. This section, which is just these slime blocks and these rails, which is what makes the TNT cannon. And so what this is this is your cannon, and so this is you drop like a stair and a slab. I can just grab these, like so, and I mean that's your TNT cannon. However, to actually fire, what you do is you will have placed a block here, and you can just grab, you can actually probably do this like a lever or whatever. What I did was redstone blocks, just because it's a wide thing. So you drop it and you can see it powered these rails, which these observers saw, and so they power these blocks, which we can show if we grab some lamps. You can pretend it's TNT and just not have to deal with the explosions. Every time I place or delete it, you will see, yeah, the lamps turn on for a second, and that's what triggers our TNT. And then we also have one here, so that when we want to put down our payload, we can just drop it and it gets immediately powered, dropped on the slab, or vice versa. You can also put it here and then bam. But that's about it. These do all have to be sticky pistons, by the way, because it goes both ways. But other than that, there really isn't much else to it. One thing else I did notice is that some of these blocks, on like the edges, can be replaced with just like non-slime blocks. So if you really need to save on slime, that can be a way to discount it. You can just make it, I mean, you can make it dirt if necessary. However, all of these middle blocks have to be slime. All the blocks here, so that they all stick together. I did try and play with like if I could do this and then be able to have like these be, but that's an extra block on the push limit, which is something we already very much struggle with, hence the need for 3 different pistons on 3 different segments. One of the plans improvements was actually to also have the observers here instead, and then move this one over, but it's very complicated. Definitely still a work in progress build, but still very cool, and it's definitely something that I wanted to show you all. So without further ado, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe channel, and ring notification bell, all that good stuff. You know, share it with your friends, everything. But that is all. Bye, everyone.